How do you feel about the holidays? It doesn't matter whether you're a professional working, you're a stay-at-home parent, you're retired, or whether you're male or female. We all get impacted by the holidays. And the truth is, in surveys, 85% of people say that it's the most stressful time of the year for them. So let's talk about how you and I can be in that other 15%. I think it comes down to simplifying the holidays. And if you're laughing, saying, I don't think I can do that, let me give you some ideas that may be helpful. One of them is to think quietly by yourself for a little while about what actually brings you joy in the holiday season. What are the things that when you look back in your life, you think, that's meaningful for me, and that is something I want to continue forward? Could be a tradition. The thing about traditions, though, is we have to be careful because sometimes as our lives change, we need to also be flexible about the traditions. So it may be that you are leaving your parents' home for the first time and starting new traditions, or it may be you're at the other end and your kids have left the home. And now you're looking at some of the traditions and saying, those worked well with a young family, but maybe not so much when we're all adults. So think about that and think about the ones you want to preserve and the ones that you're okay letting go of. And then ask yourself, who are the people you really want to spend your time with at the holidays? Maybe you love getting together with people you only see once or twice a year, and the holidays is one of those times. That's great. But if you're like a lot of people, a lot of those social interactions start to feel obligatory. So what do you do about that? You learn to say no in a way that you feel okay about. It's okay to choose to turn things down. So if you do it, you can just say, thanks. Me this year, this doesn't work in my schedule. I'm already booked, but I would have so loved to have been there. There's a little bit of a half truth in that, but you can find a gentle way to even say it in a more direct way, or I'm rethinking the holidays. And I really find that this year, I'm going to simplify a lot of what I do. You may give other people permission to simplify their holidays too if you actually have that conversation. Okay, so now you've thought about what brings you joy, and you've thought about the people you want to really spend your time with at the holidays, and you've perhaps created a way to say no in a graceful, gentle way. What else can you do? Well, one of the things that you can do is actually do some planning for the holidays. Now, that may sound like, well, I don't really want to have to plan everything out. But in this way, you can really reduce the last minute stress. So take a look at whatever you consider to be the holiday season. Is it from Thanksgiving through New Year's, or does it go a little bit longer than that? It's really, for most people, about 6 to 8 weeks. Okay, so in that 6 to 8 weeks, how do you want to feel after the holidays? That's a question to ask yourself before you do the planning, because that may help you figure out what you can actually have in your schedule without feeling completely overwhelmed. So, what I think about now is I think about, how do I want to feel in January? Do I want to feel like I overate for 6 to 8 weeks? I didn't do enough of the self care I normally do, like exercising or sleeping well or making sure that I'm not drinking too much during the holidays. What is it that I need to do during these 6 to 8 weeks so that when January comes, I feel energized rather than like I'm recovering from the holidays, which I think is a feeling a lot of us have. So then plan out what you can do during that season and what you're willing to take on and what you need to let go of. And also ask for help. So you can hire help, right? You can hire people to help you with the entertaining, with the cleaning, with the cleanup, whatever it might be. And you also can ask family to get more involved. The reason a lot of people don't help is because we don't think to ask, and we look like we have it all under control, so why should they jump in? So whether it's your family or paid help, figure out ways that you don't have to do it all. Okay, so I hope you can hear in here that you have more control over the holidays and how you feel about them than you may have thought. And I'm going to encourage you to exercise that control so that you have a holiday season that's filled with joy and that is not stressful. And then at the end of it, you feel energized and ready to take on the new year in a way you never have before. I wish you a peaceful and joyous holiday season, whatever your traditions are.